Welcome to our new segment, the Home Field Advantage. I'm your host, Todd Scott Miller, and with me today, help kick off this new segment is Albert Hernandez, our sponsor for dugout discussions, and he brought me some more boxes because we're going on vacation. So it's been a good week for me. I got a refrigerator and protein bars, so I'm good. And I got cold beer now, so that's.
There you go.
But anyway, Albert's here to help me kick this off, and part of the reason why I invited him here to kick this off is because it's about this segment's going to be about family. So you think all the coaching we've been doing and stuff like that, and this one's going to be more family, and I'm going to talk about not just blood family, but family, friends who become family and closest family and things like that, and helping each other out and those kinds of things. But the reason Albert's here with this is because I was like scrolling through Instagram one day and I see this post that says Albert Hernandez, Father of the Year, and I'm like, what? I didn't even know there was a contest. I'd have kicked your ass, buddy. What was that all about, man?
That was something on Instagram. As a person achieved the impossible. That I've become pretty good friends with him. The guy who does the Achieve the Impossible, Peter Bone, and we were just talking. He was just giving me some pointers, some ideas on Instagram and marketing, giving me some information, and we did it to where he did a post, and I didn't want him to do a post and say, try these protein bars, these are the best, without him trying it, of course, right? But he lives in Australia. I don't ship outside of the U.S., but for him, I went ahead and shipped him some boxes, and he loved them. He was like, "Man, Albert, these are some good stuff." And so it made it easier for him, more, of course, authentic, in that he would put a post out there on his page, kind of promoting my product.
Yeah.
And so that's what that was about. He just said, "Send me a picture of you and your daughter," and he goes, "We'll work with it and see."
And part of that's because her name's right here.
Her name's part of the company, so Bars by Bea Luz, and Bea Luz is my daughter's name.
Yeah, and we talked about that in the first dugout discussion, where you named it after your daughter.
I was trying to come out with a name. I couldn't figure it out. I was like, what do I call these? And I just kept in my mind. And then a friend of mine, I was talking to her about it, and I was telling her how I was going to have all these flavors, 4 flavors, 5 flavors. And she just threw it out there. She goes, "What about Bars by Bea Luz?"
Done.
What? I go, "Yeah, I like that." She goes, "Yeah, just call them Bars by Bea Luz." And then with the bars, instead of BARS, I figured I'd throw the Z in there to kind of go with her with her name, Bea Luz, the Z at the end. I said, "Why not? Let's just do that."
Nice.
And, it was good, and that way she would also see it, right? She sees her name. I remember when she saw it, and I told her I was going to call it. I mean, the smile from ear to ear, man. She was like, "Yeah, I like it. I like it." Well, of course you like it. It's got my name on it. So
when I see her in like commercials with you on Instagram and helping you sell it and all these kinds of things, so
yeah.
Is this like a child labor issue?
She need to report me. I'll pay her. I give her some money.
Give her bars.
Give her some bars.
Take these to school. Hand them out to your friends.
There you go. Yeah, no. When I'll get her, like for the weekend, and I have her, I'll just tell her, "Hey, let's do a video. I need a video. Let's put something together." She'll give me that look, like, really, but I know she likes it. I know she likes doing it. I just tell her, just follow my lead. We're just gonna wing it and see how it goes.
Yeah.
And then so I put the camera up there, my phone, set it up, and then push record. And
well, she's as big a ham as you are in those.
Yeah, it's cool. I love the retakes. We'll do it and we mess up or we laugh, and then pause it, do it again. It's fun. It's fun doing it with her.
So does she travel and go to some of the events with you where you're selling them? And
if I can bring her with me, if the event's on a weekend, I have her on a weekend. Yes, she'll come with me. Like we went to San Antonio about a month ago, I think it was, maybe a month and a half, a CrossFit event. And so she came. I had her that weekend, so she came with me. I asked her. I said, "Hey, you want to go and help me?" She goes, "Yeah, let's go." So that's what we did, and she's out there.
She liked that. She
likes
have
it.
fun
Yeah.
hanging out with you and
Yeah,
selling bars. And,
Mhm.
yeah, she a good salesperson.
She's a lot better than me, than I am.
I try.
Because they see her, right? They look at her face and it's sold, right?
Yeah.
she stands there and she just smiles.
It has my name.
She stands there and she smiles, and they end up purchasing. And I tell them about the name, and they go, "What's the name of your company?" I said, "Oh, it's Bars by Bealuz." And I said, "And this is Bealuz, my daughter." "Oh, that's so sweet." Okay, what do we get? What do we have here?
And that's why the Girl Scouts sell so many cookies.
That's
You
right.
buy some cookies. What? It's not even fair. I mean, it's like.
So yeah, it's good. Keeping her part of the business.
Yeah.
You know, trying to teach her some stuff about the business.
Kind of like, yeah, she can learn how things work and
Mm-hmm.
how to figure out all the ordering things and getting shipments and am I making any money and
learning the ins and outs, and it's a good learning experience for her too.
yeah.
She's about to complete the 8th grade, so she's got 4 years of high school coming up, and
Nice.
see what happens.
Yeah, I got one graduating on Friday,
Oh man.
and this one's gonna be a sophomore next year.
Okay. Time flies.
It does, man.
Yeah.
It does. I remember yours was little when I first met you. It was like, man, she's gonna be a freshman.
Yeah. Seems like yesterday she was like 2.
Man, you're getting old.
Yep.
It's rough. It's so old. I mean, you went home and had to take a nap today just
Yeah, I did have to
just to get through the whole day. Huh?
take a little nap before I came into this podcast
That's
with you.
That's the first sign, man.
Is that what it is?
Yep. It's like I wake up at 6. Why is my phone buzzing? So it's like constant bring your daughter to work day, kind of. I never understood the bring your daughter to work day thing. It's like what happened to sons? I mean,
Oh, it's sons.
it's like people were just randomly bringing their sons to work, but not their daughters. I
Yeah,
mean,
no.
no, it never happened. I don't know what world people lived in. I mean, you don't have. I got a son too, so it was like, what's this? Bring your daughter to work day. How about my son? He'd like to come learn some stuff. But anyway, so you get to take her to work and show her things and hang out together, and
So far, I think she still likes hanging out
yeah,
with me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Back when she was littler, of course, she loved it, and not so much. Now I got to bribe her and my nieces
yeah.
with either taking them shopping, taking them out to eat.
Be surprised. It's not as bad as you.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as you think. Yeah. I mean, everybody talks about teenagers not wanting to hang out with their parents, and
It's all good.
they want to
They're
do
just
different things,
yeah.
but it's not like they just don't want to see you ever.
They'll be back.
Yeah.
They always come back.
Yeah, for college tuition and
Yeah.
do their laundry. Yeah. Tell me about it. But I think that this is, kind of something that we've seen in our society is with the way business has grown and changed and stuff and education, and there's a separation in family. Because used to you went to school like half a day and then you went and worked with your parents in the family business, and you learned things, you learned real stuff, and then that kind of stuff. But now it's like total separation. You go off to work, they go to school, and it's almost like it's created a rift in the families, and especially with kids and parents. Like what we're talking about, where teenagers don't want to hang out with you. It's like
Yeah, that's you see that more nowadays. But at the end of the day, I also think it really comes down to the parents on if they let that happen, or they're okay with that happening. At the end of the day, when everybody comes home, either from work and from school, there's still that time that they can devote to still getting them involved with. Either just having the conversation, right? How was work today, or how was school today? What's going on in school? Did you get mad? Somebody making you mad?
What'd you learn?
What'd you learn?
Did you learn anything?
Did you learn anything?
My kids didn't learn anything for years.
And then other than that, if you're doing stuff outside, to have them help you out with the yard work, cleaning something, mowing the grass. They may not like it, but if they're out there with you,
doing something.
My twin brother, he does that with his girls actually, and one of them, she actually likes it. She goes out there and helps them out, and he may pay her, give her a little money for the help sometimes, but at the end of the day, he still makes the time to interact with him when he gets home, regardless of what time it is that he gets home.
Yeah.
From working late, he doesn't work late that many times, but when he does get home. It's even especially on the weekend, they're all there hanging out. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember when I was young, my dad, he would do electrical work on the weekends, side jobs, and I'd go with him and help do that kind of stuff. That's why I don't hire electricians, but I get shocked a lot. It's like my wife's like, "Aren't you gonna turn the breaker off?" "No, I got this."
I got this.
Oh wow. I got a little twitch. Or my grandfather, like in the summers, he was a carpenter, a general contractor, and I'd go help him roof houses. I don't know how it was. I always ended up carrying the shingles, but it was like, man. Then he'd just carry one bundle up, and then he'd like, "Why didn't you bring two?" They're like 80 pounds, man. Give me a break.
That's the fun work, man.
Yeah, you only had to do that for so long to realize you didn't want to do that for a living. I was like, no. Of course, sometimes I think I'd rather do that now.
That's some good work. Get good exercise doing that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to get fat. It's pretty easy at a desk.
Oh my God, yes, that is easy.
Moving the mouse around.
Gotta stay active, man.
But yeah, I'm really. I think this segment, this is one of the things I've really been looking forward to kicking off and getting started, because I think family is such an important thing, and it's not just blood. It's, and this is one of the things I think that's always been so attractive with the Fast and Furious movies, is as much as they're about car culture, they're about family. And it's not blood family. It's these friends who've come together and formed a bond.
Exactly, yeah. And that's good to have. If you have a good, close-knit group of friends who are supporting you with whatever it is that you're doing, that helps a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know if they realize it, but just being there, giving them the support, or purchasing your product and writing a review, a good, legitimate review for you, because they do like it.
Or sharing your stuff online.
There you go, too.
Okay, let me tell you how algorithms work. The more interaction something gets, the higher it ranks. So the more Facebook and Instagram and those places share it. So just like their posts, okay? Okay, I'm done.
And make one comment. Just one
comment.
comment.
Like the post. Yeah, try a comment. How hard is that? Love your bars. How hard is it? Anyway, sorry. Sometimes it happens.
Sometimes it happens.
It's a little late right now. I'm going on vacation this week, so it's like...
Yeah, so that does help when you got a good close-knit family and friends who are supporting you, and they show it through the social media. It helps.
Yeah.
It keeps you going, keeps you motivated. You're on the right track. It's going to be slow going forward, which it is. But at some point, something's going to happen.
It keeps you going.
It keeps me going. Seeing the support, of course, seeing my daughter. That's just seeing her name on the box is enough to keep me going.
Well, and you brought me a bunch of these because I sent you a message. I said, hey, I'm going on vacation, and my kids want some bars for vacation, and I don't have to worry about these melting, like carrying them around at Disney and things like that, and they're healthy.
Healthy, good stuff.
Yeah.
Now the O bar and the F bar, the chocolate chips that are in there are real big chocolate chunks. So if they melt, that's almost my favorite way to eat it.
Yeah.
Because all that chocolate in there, when you open it up and it's melted, I mean, you just
little goo.
You dig into it, man.
Yeah.
It's some good stuff. You'll be
And so you brought me some for that, and I really appreciate that, man. That's awesome.
Well, I like it that your kids love it too.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. When I hear parents tell me, or my friends tell me, "Hey, my kids loved it," this was their favorite one, or that's the favorite one. That's when I know I'm onto something. It's like, okay, I just got to keep going.
Just got to find the secret door.
That one secret door.
Yeah.
To put it out there.
Might have one coming for you. We'll see.
Right.
We'll see. I'd say watch Wednesday's show, but this is going to air after that show. So you'll see that show before you see this show. So after you see the next show, she might be able to help him with that. Anyway, it's complicated.
We'll see what happens.
This is pre-recorded, by the way, in case you want. But yeah, I mean, I think that the family, the friends, the whole thing, and that's why I'm calling it the home field advantage, because we talk about it in sports, and what is it really? It's you got all these people are cheering for you.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to help you. You know, I mean, Aggie's got the 12th man, right? Who's the guy in the stands cheering, helping them win the game, and sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah,
that's all you're hoping for, you know, and
that gets you going. It lights that fire underneath you and keep you going with what it is that you want to do to continue with your passion, make it happen,
help you win.
Yeah. Home field advantage.
So too, the Astros are at home right now, right? Springer hit 5 for 5 last night. Like holy smokes.
They're like on a 10-game winning streak or 11-game winning streak. I saw.
Yeah, it's crazy. But anyway, it's I really, this is something that I wanted to do, and I'm glad you came to help me kick this off, because I got a message from someone this week, an email. They'd read my book recently, and they were like, I really need some family coaching,
mm-hmm.
And help with that. And I said, well, stay tuned, because I got one coming.
I got something coming up for you.
But I also introduced them to a coach I trained, and hopefully they can get together and work things out. But it's something that we need, and I think it's something that, because of the way society has changed and evolved, there's this separation, and because of this separation, it's hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to do that. And I mentioned in one of the recent podcasts how I turned down like consulting jobs that required travel 100% of the time, because I wasn't going to be away from family that much. Now things are changing now. I mean, my second one's graduating. One's a sophomore, so in another couple years, travel may not be as big a deal. And then might be able to just take my wife with me, and then
there you go.
Maybe I'll just move out of this and get a camper.
There you
RV.
Go. Get you an RV. Go across the country.
Design an RV with a studio in it. I mean, Singer's got it. Surely I can.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. I'm starting to like this idea. Or just to a trailer with the studio.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we'll open up.
There you go.
Do a show at a park. But anyway, I just wanted to thank you for this. I know you're pushing it, and I know you're working hard, and I know you got regular work, and you're doing the bars, and you got a daughter and winning Father of the Year. So just wanted to tell you that just keep going, man.
There's no stopping. I gotta keep going, keep at it, and it's gonna happen. At some point, it's gonna take off.
Yeah.
I know it. I can feel it. I just gotta keep at it, which is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. I had the conversation, I think, with Rosalind, where I said, you can kind of see the cup starting to tip, and it slowly takes a while, and then I better watch it and spill that, and then, but once it starts going, it just goes a little faster, and then it
momentum.
Then it goes, and it's hard getting that train moving, because it's a train, and you're dragging the whole damn thing.
But once it gets moving, I think you talked about this on one of your podcasts about momentum.
Yeah.
You got to have momentum going. Once you get moving, it's easier to steer and direct where you want to go.
Yeah.
But you got to get it going first.
Yeah, you got to be in motion.
Yeah.
It's easy.
You got to be in motion.
Easy to turn a car when it's in motion. That was the power steering one, where
Yeah.
You know, if it doesn't have power steering, it's easier to turn while you're rolling. As soon as it stops, man, you're screwed. And then you can't even. It's still pretty much going straight.
Pretty much.
That was why the steering wheels were this big. Leverage.
Yep.
You know, now they're only like here, and it's like.
You can do it with a finger.
It's crazy. But yeah, momentum and all of that. And again, it's just with that home field advantage, it makes a difference. So, but anyway, thanks again, Albert.
Hey man, thanks for having me.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I just want everybody out there, stay tuned. And there's going to be a lot of changes coming. You're seeing this while I'm on vacation. So if you follow me on Instagram, you've been seeing those shares and stuff with family. And that was kind of why I wanted to air it in the middle of that, so you could see what I'm talking about, because watch me maybe yell at them at Disney. So anyway, this is Tom Miller signing off. God bless you.